Good Friday morning, journalers. What a gorgeous, beautiful morning to be sitting out here journaling. And I want to thank you for coming on board with this journal and self-discovery, guys. And I'm going to let you know I have my phone with me today, guys. I really would enjoy your prayers and appreciate your prayers. I told you all my mother had been sick and she couldn't come for the giveaway, and she had just undergone major surgery, guys. She's 85, and I am probably going to take off and go to see my mother. So I am letting you in on that side of my life so you all know what had happened to me, and I will keep you informed on my mother, but I would appreciate your prayers. Now, week 3 of our 9 questions, guys. We have answered 6 questions so far. And if you would like to journal with us, please make sure to catch up on all 9 questions before we begin the workbook. And that way you are up to date on your questions, because all these questions will lead into our journaling workbook, guys. And so that brings me to a point. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and then I'm going to show you some different ways of journaling. And you are going to get in on a sneak peek into my writing. Coffee in the morning. The sun is just coming up. On the patio. What a beautiful, serene time to journal, guys. If you can find a place where you can journal that you just love to sit, that would be even better. Oh, I just love coffee. Okay, and the reason I keep the lid on it, guys, is bugs. You don't want bugs in your coffee. But this is my mini journal that I've been keeping, but I am going to show you guys. This is another way I journal for my writing. And you all know I've told you in the past that I do short stories, and I am working on one right now, and I'm going to give you a snippet into that story and tell me what you think. Numbers on the clock were flashing like beacons in the night. 000. It was then I realized the lights had gone out. No electricity. As the thunder and lightning crashed outside the window, each flash glowed the room. I laid there, thinking, what did I do with that flashlight? I knew I had to get up and scramble in the darkness. That, guys, is a short snippet on how I journal for my short stories. And that, of course, is a ghost story that I'm working on. And when I get done journaling about that on my recorder, I go back and I write it out and turn it into a story that you all will enjoy one day. And you get the privilege of that short snippet. All right, guys. Now, I have several journal books that we will be giving away. And this one is Choose Your Own Journey. Choose Your Own Journey. And what I love about this is it gives you questions. This is a very good journey book for self-discovery, and we'll be giving that away. And another is a leather free spirit journal book. And I love what this says, guys. It says, do what you love and love what you do. And that is so true. And that is why I picked this journal book to give to you guys. It is do what you love. And I love doing my videos and doing these games with you guys. So do what you love what you do. And I have another set of journal books, the set that I'm using. the small one and the large one. We have given several of these away in our giveaways, the rose gold journal books. And of course, guys, you can use this type of journal book. Regular single notebook, and I tell you what, guys, I have a ton of these journals. Writing is very spiritual, and you can look back on it and find your own self-discovery in your own journals, guys. And that is awesome. Okay, let's get started. Time is going. Week 2, we had 3 questions. What are you most passionate about? Oh, no, that was week 1. Week 2 was, if money or education were not an issue, what would you love to do for a living? Well, guys, my answer to that is, knowing my spirit, I would start on an educational foundation to help others with scholarships, other than the normal sports, music, swim. Being a journalist, I would have several on that and others. I would love to speak around the world on how to keep positivity in and negativity out. Imagine 3 positives to every 1 negative. So I truly believe, guys, like with my mom, I'm distraught and upset over my mom having major surgery. But I look for the positive. Once I calm down and try to find those 3 positive. Number 1, my sister-in-law sent me a picture of her. Her face is pink. She's not as swelled as I thought she'd be. And I find the positives in the negative. And that works very well. And that was question 4. And when do you feel most like yourself? I wrote, I feel most like myself always. I am who I am. I have always been what you see is what you get person. I've never been something else for anyone. I believe that is why I had so many friendships in my life, because I don't foreign something else. I stay myself all the time. What you see is what you get. I'm bossy. I'm very outroverted. I am not afraid to talk to people. So I believe by remaining myself, whether in dating, friendships, workplace, I love being me, and I feel I don't need to be something else or different around other people. I'm myself. And number 6 was, what are your top 3 strengths? And I put number 1 is my faith. Number 2, my values in life, in friendship, in the workplace, and out in public. And my values are important to me, guys. And I know I told you this before a long time ago. My dad told me the only thing you ever have in this life is your name. And so I live by my values, because I do not want my name anything else. And yes, there will be people that talk about me, but as long as I stay true to myself and I know what I'm about, I cannot worry about chatter at all. And number 3, compassion and empathy. I believe one of my strongest strengths, number 3, is my compassion and my empathy towards others. That's why I always say, guys, in my channel during the games, do not be afraid to approach me. I will answer. And so that I wanted to share with you guys. And I want to read Sacred Emotions had wrote something here. If money or education were not an issue, what would you love to do for a living? Ever since the 4th grade, I've wanted to open an orphanage for disabled children, the children that are always overlooked and seen as less perfect. I want to give them the best life possible. What a selfless act, guys. In a family setting where they all know they are beautiful and perfect, all have my own medical floor and all. Now that is an awesome dream, and that is why I shared it. Because that also shows empathy and careness, and that would be awesome. If you didn't have to worry about money, how awesome would it be to have something like that for those children? So that is, I really cherish that, and I wanted to share that. All right, guys, another sip of coffee. I hope you all have your coffee. And I know our journaling days are a longer video, but that's okay, guys. That's what it's about, journaling, talking. And one of these days, I might surprise you and go live on our journal day. So, all right, 3 more questions, guys, and we get into the workbook. All right, number 7. What do others most admire about you? What do others most admire about you? And number 8, what are you holding yourself back from? What are you holding yourself back from? And number 9, what unique gift do you have to share with others? What unique gift do you have to share with others? Pretty deep questions there, guys. And like I said, if you are new jumping on to our Journaling Fridays, please answer all the questions, send them in, and we will have more journals to come, and we will be giving away the stones. I made another set of stones for this journaling giveaway, and also the journals. And I will tell you more about that later. But if you are coming on board to journaling, make sure to turn in all the questions. And I want to welcome our new journalers who come on board last week and turned in there. Some of you turned in all your questions for 1 and 2, and some did not. But guys, journaling is a great way to self-discovery and a great way to get to know. And look what I did. I forgot to cover my coffee. Let me check for bugs. Gotta check for bugs. Nope, no bugs. I'll tell you what, I've never done that sitting out here. I've always covered it back up. No. We do not want bugs in our coffee. But guys, thank you for journaling. And until next Friday, please pray for my mama. I will be traveling to her, and we'll be gone for a while, I'm sure, but I will keep you updated. And thanks for journaling on Fridays.